Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured I'd do a quick video on bug out bag or COVID-19 emergency escape plan. Anyway, so I'm going to start from left to right, your guys' right to left. You're going to need a good backpack. A lot of these items that you guys are going to need to survive, you probably already have them. This is an Eberl stock, I don't know how to pronounce it right, gun runner. And here I have a good quality compass. I leave it attached to the backpack. That way I never lose it. It's got a lot of compartments. Fairly big pouch here. I got some extra batteries in there and stuff like that. It has a spot for your rifle in the back, which is super handy. So yeah, going through here. A bandana. This one's commonly overlooked. This is handy for a bunch of things. You can protect your face in a crowded area. It would help filter a little bit of the freaking disease out there. You could also use it as a tourniquet, right? You could use it as a flag, and you could also use it as a blindfold, just in case you have to do so. Another one here, some good quality binoculars, okay? Good quality binoculars. These are Leupold. And, well, there's Melody there coming to visit. These are Leupold binoculars. You're going to want a good pair of binoculars. You're going to want to see danger before it sees you. And it doubles for hunting and everything else. Typically, I run a set of BinoCaddy straps. Kind of just goes, I'll just demonstrate it. Kind of just, your arms go through it like this. And your binos are always here, right where you need them. You need to see something, you just flip them up. You can wear your backpack over this. It's always not in the way. It's you don't want to have to stop and dig through your backpack to get to your binoculars. So good quality binoculars. You get what you pay for. Okay? Your eyes. This one's another one that's overlooked. Some sunglasses. These are poor quality, but you should have some way of protecting your eyes. If you're going to be outside for long periods, you're going to want to protect your eyes. A very vital part of your body is your eyes, right? Moving on to seeing things. Some sort of light, flashlight. This is a headlamp. Got some different settings. Got some red there. That's cool. Takes AA batteries. It's made by Nightstick, I guess. Got this from a person at work. So that's a good quality headlight. I have another flashlight that doubles. You could have one or the other. It's not a bad idea to have some good quality flashlight, right? You're going to want extra batteries with that. I prefer things that work with AA. AA is pretty standard, easy to find, easy to carry with you. It's not too heavy. You don't have to charge anything. You just need fresh AA's. But eventually you will run out of AA's, right? They would be hard to find. Good quality knife. Unfortunately for this video, I couldn't find the one I was looking for. This is a Kershaw. Kershaw is a pretty good brand. This is a very cheap knife. They're very sharp out of the box. See, you can see a chip there. I chipped it. I think it was on a pelvis bone on an elk or something. But anyways, the knife that I would prefer is a CRKT. It's a folding one. I think it's called the M16. Dual tang on there, which is great in case you have to stab and you don't want to slip your finger and cut your finger. So in case you have to do that, that would be my preferred choice. But for the video here, I just got that knife there. Two-way radios. Some people do not have these. Okay, these are Motorola Talkabouts. Very good quality radios. There's an option with these. You can link Bluetooth with your phone and send text messages. I haven't been able to test it out yet. I'm gonna need someone else with me that's willing to participate in that. So good quality radios. Now these ones, these Motorola's, they are rechargeable. Just show you guys. They got a kind of an emergency light too. Right? There's the display. Bunch of different channels. Tons of options with these. These were expensive. So, when shit hits the fan, you guys, there's going to be no cell phones. The cell phone towers are going to be down. And this is going to be your way of communicating. And that leads me to my next thing here. I'm just going to go through it all. You're going to want a notepad. Maybe a couple of them, and a good pen, right? Decent pen. If you guys can see, I started a list there. Yeah, so you're going to want a pen. If you have to leave a note for a friend or a family member, you can do so. Texting is not going to work. Cell phones, the satellites, everything's not going to work anymore. You're going to want some identification, right? You're going to want your wallet, your ID with you. In case you have to identify yourself, you don't want any issues with law enforcement, stuff like that. Just better to be prepared, right? Obviously, you don't want to lose that stuff, so just keep it in your backpack way at the bottom. You're going to want a way to charge your cell phone, your radios, things like that. So I got one of these, I don't know if you can see the lights blink up there. It's like a battery bank. Here's another one. Here's some smaller ones. I kind of bought this last minute, and it works great. It's absolutely great. But the problem is with it, you need to plug it into a wall. I think if I was to buy another one, I would prefer to get one that is like a solar panel type, so that I never have to charge it. That would be ideal. Okay. Some fresh socks. You're gonna want some fresh socks. Okay, guys, here's the big one. Socks. You got to take care of your feet. This is just a pair of crappy tube socks, so it's better than nothing. What you want is wool. You can wear damp wool socks for a long period, and your feet will stay warm. But yeah, you're gonna want an extra pair so that you can dry it out after and alternate if you have to do a long hike or a long walk somewhere. This here is a garbage bag. You're going to want one large garbage bag, minimum. Why would you want a garbage bag? These things are so freaking handy. There's a ton of uses for this. So, if you had to, you could, I'm not going to do it and ruin this bag, but you could open this up, rip a hole in the top, okay? Put your arms through both sides, and you got yourself a quick rain poncho. Okay? A lot of you guys already know that, but in case you didn't, that is another awesome use of a garbage bag. The other thing too, if you have to hunt for food or game, you can put meat in here and haul it from one place to another without getting it gross. You got to be careful with that. You don't want to do that for a long period of time, right? Because you should be cooling your meat down all the way through. So that's something to keep in mind. But if it's winter like it is right now, this would be ideal for that. Another thing too, I don't think you would ever have to be in this situation, but it would double as it, is you could take the garbage bag, put it over top of your backpack, tie it super tight, and it would be buoyant for a short period. If you had to cross a river or a creek and it was deep, you got an option there. Or if you were on a small remote lake and you needed to get to an island, there was a fire or something like that, you could do it. If you had to, you would do it. What else? Toilet paper. I don't know why everybody's fucking raving about this toilet paper, but might be a bargaining chip. You could probably sell this. You could use it for Tinder. Not Tinder swiping, Tinder for lighting fires, right? Also, you're going to need a lighter for that. It also doubles. I'll show you guys. It also doubles as a trail marker, okay? I don't know if you guys can see this, but a trail marker. So you can put that on a branch, right? You can leave a note. You could do lots of things like that. You're gonna need a good quality plastic container, metal container, something that you could drink out of, right? And you're gonna also have to find a means of purifying water once this runs out. Good quality gloves. Now guys, these are overkill, okay? These are what I would call overkill, but I'd rather have it, not need it. So these are good quality gloves. They got the trigger finger. If you had to do some cooking, something like that, the leather there, you can grab a hot frying pan. You can do things like that. Protect you from sharp stuff, right? Things like that. You can also put them down on the ground, kneel on them if you had to do something for a long period or give someone first aid, right? So there's that. Good quality boots. I'm not going to get into fine details here. These are Irish Setter Red Wings. These you guys are like 8 or 9 years old. Deadly boots. I have 2 pairs of these. I have another pair. I don't know which one I would end up. Probably take the other pair because they're a little bit newer. But you want good quality boots. You don't want to be stuck somewhere where it's wet in frickin' runners, right? So there's all those items. You're going to want a good quality coat. This is not a good quality coat, okay? But it's what I wear. I got a hoodie on. You probably want to go in some layers. What is this, frickin' polyester? Workload, whatever the hell that is. Anyways, good quality coat is something you want to consider. You're going to want firearms and some ammunition. We'll get into that video another day. That'll be a completely different topic on which firearms are best, which ammunition to carry, things like that. I would probably say the 22 over-under shotgun would be ideal. You can cache small amounts of ammunition in certain secret locations in case, for whatever reason, your ammo was stolen from you or you lost it or confiscated, whatever the case is. And you can carry a ton of ammo. But anyways, we'll get into that in a different video. And also, you're going to be short on money, so you're going to need means of getting food. Right here we got some Prairie Donair coupons, okay? So this is very important. You're going to have to figure out a way to feed yourself. Okay, so I know I'm probably missing a few items here, guys. Some stuff less ideal than others. Why don't you put in a comment and tell me what you would include in your kit? I'm curious to know. I kind of just threw this stuff all together all in one quick, took me 10 minutes or whatever, but I'm sure there would be more things that I would include. Maybe a mention there's some flag tape. The thing is with flag tape, different color, something out of the normal. This is like a lime green. You got to pick the right season though. Right now is perfect, but September, that's a piss poor choice, right? Nobody has green, so your friends will know, hey, this is Jason's trail, or your trail, right? If you got a specific color, right? So anyways, yeah, that's basically about it. I also got some dogs. Hey, dogs, come here. Chief, come. So a dog is a real vital, come here, real vital survival tool. So you got a big dog here, right? most people don't realize he's a freaking couch potato, right? But at the first glance, they go, "Oh man, that's a big dog." I'm gonna second guess what I'm about to do next. So when shit hits the fan, dogs ain't a bad thing. I have 2 dogs, so I'd have to probably shoot one of them. But just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, yeah, drop a comment. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.